Hello, Sobat Simfoni. Let me introduce myself. I am Hettie. I am from Scotland and I'm currently in Indonesia doing an internship at Solo Simfoni. Today I'm joined by a very special guest to talk about culture and tolerance. I'm at the State Senior High School 1 Gemolong with Muhammad Gani.
Hello everyone. My name is Gani. Yes.
Hello Gani, how are you?
I think I'm fine. I so excited because this is my first experience to speak English in full of the podcast like
You're
this.
doing a great job, Gani,
Okay.
already. Okay, so let's get into some questions on tolerance. So, what does the word tolerance mean to you, and who taught you the most about tolerance?
Okay, I think tolerance is how we wise about our differences around us and how we can put ourselves in the right way. In the right way, it means like if we want to say something, if we want to say or doing something, we must like see the situation.
Do you think all the different religions in Indonesia receive the same amount of tolerance, or are they treated differently, do you think?
I think yes, because Indonesia like have national motto. Do you know about that?
No, tell me about it.
I will tell you. Indonesia has the motto is Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. It means like unity in diversity. For example, around me in SMAN Gemolong, SMAN, Senior High School of 1 Gemolong. Before we get the lesson in the morning, all the Muslim students must read the Al-Quran. Besides that, our school like have the student that have different religion, but our school like give facilities to them too. Not only the student who Muslim, but also the other religions like that.
Okay. So equality is like at the basis of Indonesian culture.
Okay, yes, true.
Yeah, very interesting. Good answer. Okay, so regarding the case of religious intolerance that happened in your school in 2020, how have attitudes changed between wearing the hijab between teachers and students?
Okay, I actually, when it happened, I was in 9th grade in junior high school.
So you weren't at the
but,
school.
Yes, I heard that news, and I think if I see the one Gemolong Senior High School now, the student, the staff, and the teacher much better. I give you some example.
Yeah, please do.
In May 2022, I get the opportunity to become the master of ceremony of like graduation day in our school.
Congratulations!
Of course, if we before we like get the day, there is like rehearsal before that, and Mr. Arif, our teacher, teach me that there is some girl student like as Mr. Arif. How about if the student don't use hijab for the day? Then Mr. Arif allow the student. I think this is the true meaning that our staff, our teacher is like more respectful to other, like more respectful to student choice like that.
That's their personal choice.
Yes.
So it sort of links back to the equality from before, how like everyone treated equal, their own decisions are important. Oh, it's interesting. It's good to see how mindsets have changed and sort of progressed in such a short amount of time. It's really it's great to
like
see.
Learn from the accident before.
You learn from the past, learn from the mistakes, and better. Really good to see. Thank you. So, what extent, relating to the last question, do you believe that girls, women have the right to wear hijab if they want to or if they don't want to?
I think in my mind, women use hijab or not based on their choice and responsibility to God, because we as human being have not like to force the women who have religion of Islam. And I think this is like personal choice of the student and personal responsibility to God. In the end of the day, yeah, we cannot force the student. Okay.
Yeah, very true. It's their personal decision if they want to. It doesn't necessarily change their relationship with God at all based on whether they wear it or not, right?
Yes.
Yeah, really interesting. So how do you think tolerance changes with age? Do you think as you get older, you learn more life lessons, you become more tolerant, or do you think older generations are possibly less tolerant?
I think I can say yes and no. I can say yes. I believe if we have the mature age, it means like our like we meet all many people with different background, religion, and we can learn from that. We can like learn how we must respectful to others.
Yeah.
And I can say no if they close their mind, or they, let's say, introvert of the people. I think if the people introvert, like they can learn, or they can like meet another people, so that like her or he or her tolerance to other is like maybe not good lah, or maybe not good, or like there is the people can learn from meet the person, like
you meet
different
different people
okay,
from different cultures, different religions,
Yes,
and you
yes,
become
it's
more
true.
tolerant.
Yes.
Okay,
like that.
interesting. So in the UK, it's stereotypical and it's commonly thought that people of older generations, so like grandparents, grandmas, are less tolerant, less open-minded to people of different races and religions. What's your opinion on that, and how do you think that compares to Indonesian culture?
I think if I see from my environment, around my environment, I give you example my grandfather or my grandmother. In that era, there is no affected by social media globalization. So that like the era, my mother and my grandmother and my grandfather is not maybe like more tolerant and polite.
Oh, interesting.
If I give you example, maybe my father or my mother, this like affected by the social media, the globalization, especially like fake news in social media that share from people to people. I think this is like the problem in Indonesia, because my father, my mother, or maybe my father friends like believes that the fake news is the true news. I think that this is our turn to like educate our father, our mother, that this is fake news, not the true news.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
That.
So it's sort of up to the younger generations who understand the fake news, the hoaxes, to educate those older. Yeah. Okay, so interesting. Thank you. So, last question. Talk to me about genre and your role in the. You a finalist in?
Yes,
genre?
I entered to the top 5 finalists.
Congratulations!
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Sama-sama.
Yeah, sama-sama. Okay. You should know that what is the meaning of genre. In Indonesia, genre is generasi berencana. It means like young generation who have the plan to the future. As you know, in Indonesia, especially in 2045, there is like golden era. From genre, we can like make the young generation who have the qualities to maximize the golden era of Indonesia. Because I think the golden era of Indonesia, like the opportunity must be maximized, because it make impact to our country Indonesia. And my duty as a student and Duta Genre Kabupaten Sragen, like to educate and share more about tolerance. I believe if I make or I share from my community or my friends, they can share too to other community.
Yeah, that's so interesting. So you spread your tolerance with the platform you've been given, and then the people go and spread tolerance, and then Javanese culture is tolerant.
Javanese tolerance Like yes.
Yeah, it's so important. Well, thank you so much, Gani,
Okay,
for your
Hettie.
time. Matur
Yes,
nuwun.
Matur nuwun, yes.
Thank you for telling me about your culture, your community. It's so interesting to hear about. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
I'm so grateful to meet you,
You too.
from Scotland
From
to
Scotland.
Indonesia. Oh my
Uh-huh.
God, I'm so grateful for that. Yes.
Sami. So I'll leave you with the motto of this podcast. Membangun toleransi untuk negeri. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.